Alright, Mr. Broke Boy, back at it again, because I still don't want to buy a new ring light, and so you're going to have to deal with the sunglasses. So you've clicked on this video to figure out how to build a new habit really easily. And so in this video, I hope to teach you how to do that and how to build a new habit and start doing it consistently the easy way. First, my name's Alfie. I would just want to help young men who are kind of confused around life and hopefully give them some advice from my learning lessons and teach that to you to hopefully better your life. Subscribe and do all the cringy stuff. It's a win-win for both of us, innit? So before we get into the practical steps of how to build a new habit, I want to tell you a bit of a story about myself on building the habit of actually recording videos just like this one, because I would be hella inconsistent. You can even look back on the channel, I'd post one or two, maybe three videos for the whole month. I'd be so motivated to post those three, and then I'd stop and it would take me another month or another 2 months to carry on posting videos. And it was just I really felt a ton of friction sitting down and recording, editing, scripting, etc. And over the space of just a couple days, I went from feeling inconsistent, having a ton of friction recording videos, editing videos, and all the other stuff, to actually enjoying the process throughout all of it. I actually like recording these videos. I like speaking to you. I like scripting these videos to help you out. I like editing these videos. I start laughing through them, bro. They're actually funny to edit. And so, do you want to know how I did that within the space of just a couple days? I changed my identity. I started changing my self-image to be the guy who was a YouTuber. I was a good YouTuber, right? And now this is gonna sound wishy-washy, and I know all the ASMR astrology girls who have armpit hair or saying the same thing. Oh yeah, I do this identity something. But honestly, man, it works. Honestly, it works. I know it sounds super wishy-washy, and I know it sounds cringe, and I know you feel like you're gonna hate yourself for doing it, and I know you feel like you're gonna get bullied in school. You probably are, because you told them that you're doing this. You don't. Why'd you do it? Why'd you tell them? Why would you tell them? Are you stupid, bro? You don't have to tell people, right? You do this on your own. You do all the self-image stuff, all the identity stuff. It's all of that. You don't need to run your mouth, right? There's no need. Obviously, I'm telling you how to change your identity and how to do all this self-image stuff, so it benefits you, right? I'm helping you out. If I didn't because if I don't talk about it in this way, you're not gonna know what to do. So yeah, don't do what I do about, oh yeah, I do affirmation, I do like this. Don't do that. Obviously, I'm doing it to help you. If you aren't doing this if you aren't don't tell someone unless you're doing it for their benefit, I guess. Does that make sense? Am I waffling, bro? I think I'm waffling. Let's just get to the point. Our self-image is kind of like how we perceive ourselves, right? And the interesting thing is, our habits will always be aligned with our self-image. If you see yourself as a video gamer, you probably do not have a girlfriend, and you play video games. Nah, cut that out because I don't have a girlfriend either. Being said, if you see yourself as a video gamer, you probably don't shower. If you see yourself as a disciplined guy, you're probably a Chad. Like, you probably are disciplined. Like, you work, bro, right? The way we see ourselves, how we see ourselves, determines our habits, and our habits determine our self-image. It's kind of like a two. It's what's it called? A two-way street or something. I don't know. It's a two-way thingy-majiggy, isn't it? Our habits change or solidify our identity, and our identity changes or solidifies our habits, right? They go hand in hand. That's what it is, hand in hand. And so we need to change our self image, right? Because it's kind of like a rubber band. This is the analogy a guy named Hamza uses. It's kind of like a rubber band. This is our self image, and this is us trying to make progress in building a new habit, right? And so we pull the rubber band, right? We make some progress, but then it snaps back, and we're back here, right? So we pull it again, bang, back here. Because after a while, can only stretch so far, bang, before it comes back. So we, instead of pulling it from this side, why don't we take it here? And now when it's here, we don't have to do any of the pulling because it's already here, right? And so this is kind of like our baseline. And so we don't need to do like much effort like pulling it from here because it's here. Oh my god, that voice crack was crazy. Wow. So the question is, how do we bring our self-image from here to where we want to be? And that's what I'm teaching you in this video. We can do two things to improve our self-image, and I recommend doing both of these things, even though they sound cringe, even though it sounds like just weird. I promise you, I'm not the type of guy to ask about your star sign and judge you on it. I'm not a weird guy either. So the two things we can do is visualizations and affirmations. Visualizations are kind of like mental movies, right? Or mental images in our like that we like put into our brain that kind of like convince us that in this case convince us of our identity. And if you're a guy, I'm gonna give you a bit of a vulgar image, but you'll kind of understand and realize that visualizations and putting like mental pictures and movies in your brain actually work. What happens if a sharp object goes near your willy? I know you just went like that after I said that. I know I saw where your hands went, bro. You went like that really quick because you genuinely visualized it, right? Trust me, trust the glasses, man, bro. I'm telling you, it's the glasses. I speak the truth. And like the same thing happens with like dreams and nightmares. In your nightmares, you could be like falling. Like we've all had that one nightmare where we're falling from some skyscraper that's like 1,000,000 feet in the air, bro. Like we've all experienced that in our house, like boom, 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 right? But nothing happened in the real world. And the same thing happens when you have a dream about kissing your crush, and then you wake up and you realize that you're still a virgin, right? so, so yes, visualizations do in fact work to some degree. Now, obviously, we can't get it as vivid as a dream on day one. That takes some practice, but as long as you stick along with it, it'll work. So, how can we use visualizations to change our identity? Because we've already said whatever we put in the mind, the body responds. So, for visualizations, what we need to do is picture ourselves being the person we want to be, having the identity of the guy we want to be. So, for example, if you want to be more disciplined, visualize yourself, close your eyes and genuinely visualize yourself being more disciplined, working on those things that you don't necessarily want to do, taking those cold showers, taking the harder option, right? If you want to be a YouTuber, imagine yourself recording videos, editing videos, scripting videos. Obviously, if you like have to edit and script the videos, like do all that stuff, but like you get the point, right? And this works for any habit. Just see yourself doing that new habit or having that new characteristic, personality trait, whatever it is. And the second thing we can do is affirmations. So we can literally tell ourselves and force ourselves in our brain, I'm disciplined, I'm the best YouTuber, I'm productive, I'm funny, I'm hilarious, I'm XYZ, right? We can tell, I know it sounds cringe, but we can, don't tell anyone else you're doing this, because you'll probably get bullied. But, I'm not even joking, bro. Don't tell anyone else you're doing this, just do it. When we start doing visualizations and affirmations, we start to force positive thoughts into our brain, and the more we force positive thoughts into our brain manually, they start to become automatic over time, and then soon they actually just start coming in your brain randomly, and it's like, yeah, maybe I am a YouTuber, yeah, maybe I am productive, maybe I am disciplined. But you need to do a third important thing, which without this, visualizations and affirmations are pretty much pointless. You need to start taking action. You need to start proving that your identity is your identity. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. So what this means is that we have to take action to actually prove our identity. Because telling ourselves, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber, I'm productive, I'm disciplined, it's all nice. But if you don't actually take action and prove that you're disciplined, it means niche. It means nothing, right? If I say, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber, but I don't sit down and record videos, am I really a YouTuber? Right? Am I really productive? Am I really disciplined if I don't do that disciplined thing? If I don't do that productive thing? Even if it's a small thing, bro. Even if it's a small thing, just take action. The goal of this is to just take action. It doesn't matter how small the action is. When I started out, bro, I'll tell you a secret. When I started out trying to prove my identity of being a YouTuber, I literally would sit down, get the tripod, put my camera on it, wouldn't even turn the camera on. I'd stand up, I'd go to my habit tracker on my phone, and I'd tick off work. I'm not even lying. I'd tick off work and say that's work for the day. I'm done. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'd sit down. I wouldn't even record for a second. I wouldn't even bro. I wouldn't even turn the camera on. Half of the time, I'd even do it standing up. I wouldn't even sit down, and then take it off for the day. Job done. Even though the action was small, it proved my identity. It did enough to earn that vote for the type of person I wish to become. And now I'm comfortable sitting down and taking action. And that's really important. We just need to get you comfortable with actually taking action. Because right now, it's not even a habit. So right now, it doesn't matter whether it's you sit down and you don't even turn the camera on, or it's you recording an hour-long video, or it's you doing whatever it is you need to do for your habit or that characteristic. Right now, we need to get you used to doing anything and everything that proves your identity. After the habit has been solidified after the habit of you taking action and getting used to being in this new identity, that's when you can start recording the videos. That's when you can start doing this or that. And that's not to say that if you sit down and actually feel ready to record the video and actually feel like you should record a video, by all means, you can record the video. But for me, and I'm guessing probably for you, there's actually a lot of friction for us to sit down, record the video after it being scripted, and then edit it. and just like, or like sitting down and studying or whatever it is. It's just long, man. So I'm giving you like the excuse to sit down and do the bare minimum, right? Everyone's told you you're not allowed to do the bare minimum. Yes, you are. You are allowed to do the bare minimum. Permission by me, you can do the bare minimum when you're starting out. Set the bar for success lower, and watch, it's just going to be easier for you to build your habits. Now, before I end the video, I just want to talk about consistency, because I was really confused with like what consistency actually meant, and it took me a while for it to be explained quite simply. Consistency isn't doing the thing every day, it's doing the habit or the thing over the long term. If you start meditating today, and 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you're still meditating, you've been consistent. If you started exercising today and 5 years from now you're still exercising, you have been consistent in exercising. If you can see yourself doing the habit, maybe like even if it's like when you're 65, if you can see yourself going into the gym, fist bumping someone because you've been practicing your social skills, you have a respect, you have a level of respect from all the guys there because you've been going for so long. If you can genuinely see yourself when you're 65 meditating, going to the gym, recording videos, doing whatever habit it is you want, I guarantee that you'll stick with the habit because you can see it in the long term. You will stay consistent. And so that means that you don't have to do the habit every day, especially when you're starting out. Don't stress out. Don't worry if you end up missing a day here and there. Maybe when you're starting out, you'll only be able to hit like 2 days, 1 day a week. But after some time, I guarantee those numbers will start increasing. If you did that visualization practice where you just pictured yourself being 65 doing the habit that you want to start today, you now have given yourself permission to get it perfect for your entire life. Like right now, you might not get it every day, right? You might not be meditating every day, but when you're 65, you'll probably be able to meditate every day consistently, right? After all, you've had like what? All this time from being the age you are now to 65. Surely you're going to get it to be every day at some point, right? You have your entire life to get it done every day. So don't stress about it right now. Take care.